Hello and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I'm Hanny.
Huzzah! And welcome to another exciting edition of our Stories and Fables unit. Huzzah!
Mike.
Huzzah!
Why do you keep saying huzzah?
Huzzah! Well, Hanny, it's because I'm just really looking forward to the exciting story that we have for everyone this month. Huzzah!
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're looking forward to the story, but what exactly does huzzah mean? And could you please stop saying it and standing like that?
Huzzah! Okay, I'm sorry. Huzzah is just an old-fashioned way of saying hooray! You know, when you're excited or really happy about something. And since we're going to be reading a 3-day article about Robin Hood and his merry men, it just, it helps me to get into the mood of it. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Okay, well, Robin Hood is a famous character from adventure stories set in England about 1,000 years ago. Did they really say that word huzzah back then?
I have no idea. Huzzah! That's actually a really good point. Robin Hood is mostly famous, from movies. Yeah, like a lot of movies. But you're right, I should stop saying huzzah. I don't even know if it's true from history.
Please do stop saying that word. Okay, let's check out our new vocabulary and then we can start reading.
Huzzah!
好，我们这次要来读罗宾汉的故事。罗宾汉和他的同党住在雪伍德森林，他们会抢劫路过那个区域的有钱人，来帮助穷人。这边用到2个单字 ，rob，它表示抢夺、抢劫，是一个动词。那注意 ，rob 它是子音、母音、子音的发音规则，所以它的过去式和过去分词记得重复字尾 b 再加 ed 变成 robbed。例如 ，The woman was robbed in broad daylight. The woman was robbed in broad daylight. 那名女子在光天化日之下被抢劫了。下一个单字 traveler，traveler 它就是由 travel 旅行再加上字尾 er 变成 traveler， 就是旅人、旅客。那它是个名词。例如 ，Taipei is usually the first stop for travelers to Taiwan. Taipei is usually the first stop for travelers to Taiwan. 对于来台湾玩的游客，台北通常是他们第一站。好，那故事接着说到，有一天，一个快乐的年轻男子经过，那他穿着一套很好、很高级的红色服装。罗宾汉猜说，今天应该就是那名男子的大喜之日，所以决定放过他。那这边2个单字 ，fine。在课文里面，它是当形容词来形容极好的、上等的、优质的、精致的等等。例如 ，Those dresses are made of the finest silk. Those dresses are made of the finest silk. 那些洋装是用最上等的丝绸制成的。最后一个单字 wedding 是婚礼，它是个名词。例如 ，They have been busy planning their wedding. They have been busy planning their wedding. 他们最近一直在忙着筹办婚礼。好，那么现在看完单字例句，我们来读故事吧。Robin Hood and his band of merry men lived in Sherwood Forest. They robbed from the area's rich travelers and helped the poor. So many people looked up to them. Explanation 1.
Okay, so as you guys know by now, this story is of the legendary hero named Robin Hood. He was supposed to have lived in England back during the 1100s or so, knights and castles and all that stuff. And the main thing to remember about all of his stories was, of course, the bow and arrow he used and how brave he and his men were in standing up against the evil lords of that time, and also how he helped out the common poor people.
Right. Don't they always say that Robin and his merry men stole from the rich to give to the poor?
Exactly, and I won't say huzzah, but I really want to. Yes, the lords of the time, well, many of them back then were very rich, and they often forced normal people to give them money so that they could go off and fight wars. Ugh. So Robin and his merry men would steal that money back and give it back to the poor people. Now, these are really just legends, and I'm pretty sure there was never actually a real person named Robin Hood. But hey, they make for great stories and some pretty cool movies and TV shows too, so huzzah!
Hey, you promised,
I
Mike.
know, I just can't stop. So to stop me from saying that word, let's get to reading the first part of this month's story, simply titled A Story of Robin Hood.
好，同学们应该多少都有听过罗宾汉一些冒险故事吧？他是英国民间传说里面的人物，他和他的同党对抗邪恶的领主，然后劫富济贫、行侠仗义。这边补充一下 ，merry man 就是不法之徒，在我们课文里面，它就是指这个跟随罗宾汉的同党。那我们刚刚还说 adventure 就是冒险、探险经历，还有 legend 表示传说啊、传奇故事。如果你在后面加 ary 变成 legendary， 就可以形容传说中的传奇般的。那么还有 Lord， 在中世纪我们会有这种领主嘛，那就顺便学一下 Middle Ages 就可以用来指欧洲中世纪时期咯。那现在开始读故事。So the story begins. Okay. Robin Hood and his band of merry men lived in Sherwood Forest. Okay, so this would be in England, and even though Robin may not be real, is Sherwood Forest a real place?
It is, yes. You can go there, and I'm sure if you do, they have lots of cool Robin Hood stuff for tourists to enjoy. The story was that he, Robin Hood, and his merry men would hide in the thick woods of Sherwood Forest to get away from the soldiers sent by the evil King John to arrest them.
And we'll find out much more about Robin and his band of merry men after this quick pause so that Daphne can tell us all about our first grammar point.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 a band of 加名词，意思是一群。band 是名词，意思是伙伴、同党。后方用介系词 of 引出复数名词。a band of 加名词，相当于 a group of 加名词，都是一群。例如 a band of robbers attacked the castle， 一群强盗攻击了城堡。
All right, so Robin and his band of merry men were hiding in the forest. And what were they doing there?
An excellent question, and I have an excellent answer for you.
Good.
And it's found in the next sentence of the article. We read, they rob from the area's rich travelers and help the poor. See, there you go. Robin and his men would jump out when rich travelers were passing through the forest, steal their gold jewels, huzzah, and money, and then give everything to the poor people from the area. And this, of course, was quite a popular idea. Well, it was a popular idea with the poor people, but not so much with the rich people they were robbing, I imagine.
Well, so it says many people looked up to them. Yes, I'm sure the poor people were quite happy to have Robin and his men around to help them out. And Daphne is here to help us out one more time with the second grammar point of the day.
Is she going to rob us?
No, and she's not going to say huzzah.
Oh, too bad.
第二则文法是 A looks up to B， 意思是 A 敬仰敬重 B。Look 是不及物动词，意思是看。Up 是副词，意思是往上。Look up 就是仰望，后方用介系词 to 朝，引出仰望的对象。例如 All the girls look up to the supermodel， 所有小女生都很崇拜那位超级名模。
Okay, that takes us up to our break. We'll be back in just a moment with more of our story.
Can I say huzzah?
Definitely not.
Okay.
One day, a happy young man in a fine red suit passed by. Robin watched him. He thought to himself, "It must be his wedding day, so I'll leave him alone." The next day, Robin saw the same young man. However, he looked really down, so Robin came out from his hiding spot and stopped him. Explanation 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. We are reading about Robin Hood and his merry men.
Okay, they take from the rich and give to the poor, and this made them very popular, but also very dangerous back during the Middle Ages in England. Well, that's a story that comes down to us from history, and it's also the beginning of our story. Let's keep reading to see what kind of adventure Robin will be having today.
And so next we read, one day a happy young man in a fine red suit passed by. His fine clothes would make you think that this man must be rich, a perfect target for Robin and his band of merry men. We'll find out what happens after we get back from Daphne telling us all about the third and final grammar point of the day.
第三则文法是 pass by， 意思是经过、路过。pass 是不及物动词，意思是经过。by 是副词，意思是过去。例如 ，A taxi passed by when Catherine looked out the window。凯撒琳看向窗外，一辆计程车正好经过。
Okay, so one day in Sherwood Forest, a young traveler in expensive-looking clothes was passing by. He could be a perfect target for Robin Hood and his merry men. They can steal his money and use it to help some poor people. That's what they do, after all.
True, but Robin was also wise as well as kind. He didn't just rob every person who passed through the forest. And as we read on, it seems that Robin noticed something about this man that was different from the other wealthy people who passed by. It says, Robin watched him.
Yes, and maybe it was his clothes or something else about him. But then we read, he thought to himself, it must be his wedding day, so I'll leave him alone. You see, Robin could be brave, wise, and kind. The young man may have expensive clothes and even some money in his pocket, but it was all because he was getting married that day. Robin Hood would never take advantage of a situation like that. He may have been a robber, but he was a gentleman robber.
Interesting. So as we get to the end of today's story, it says, the next day, Robin saw the same young man. He's coming back through the forest.
Yeah, and Robin has noticed that this time there is something different about the young traveler. It says, however, he looked really down. He looked really sad or blue or depressed. Poor guy. I wonder what's gone wrong with him.
Right. And it seems that Robin also wondered the same thing. The final sentence for today tells us, so Robin came out from his hiding spot and stopped him. Okay, sadly, that's all the time we have for you. I wonder what Robin is going to do.
Me too, but I'm pretty sure Robin has already decided that this traveler is a bit different from most. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone, and please come back tomorrow for more adventures with Robin and his band of merry men.
Huzzah!
And merry women.
A story of Robin Hood. Robin Hood and his band of merry men lived in Sherwood Forest. They robbed from the area's rich travelers and helped the poor. So many people looked up to them. One day, a happy young man in a fine red suit passed by. Robin watched him. He thought to himself, it must be his wedding day, so I'll leave him alone. The next day, Robin saw the same young man. However, he looked really down, so Robin came out from his hiding spot and stopped him.
Are you listening to me?
I don't want to listen to
Do
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, can we start now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, 欢迎来到一混淆字大解析，我是郝宇。
Welcome everybody. I am Shane. Confusing words.
So what are today's words?
Hear and listen.
OK， 两个都是听的意思，那到底差在哪里呢？那第一个 hear。
So hear is just like the sound goes into your ear and you hear it.
哦，所以它比较像是不经意听到什么东西，就是你没有要注意去听，声音就传到你耳朵里面去了。
So you could say, I can hear the dog barking in the yard.
我可以听到后院的狗狗在吠。
Okay, so compared to listen. So listen is like you really pay attention.
哦 ，OK， 所以就是比较像是你仔细的、专注的去听，所以你主动去听一个东西。
Perfect explanation. I was really listening to you. Could you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
So for example, listen to this song. I really like it.
哦，听听这首歌，我真的好喜欢。
So is everybody listening?
Is everybody listening?
Yeah, you're listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're listening, what should we do next?
All right, we're going to go to
Live action. Holly, make sure you don't forget to feed the cat while I'm out of town.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I heard you.
What did I say then?
You said to feed the cat while you're gone. Why do you want me to feel the cat? You're weird.
Feed the cat, not feel the cat. I knew you weren't listening to me. You never listen to me.
Don't be like that. You know I love the sound of your beautiful voice.
Did you hear that? Our poor cat is starving.
Well, go feed him then. I'm busy.
Listen to me. If our cat dies while I'm out of town, then I'm breaking up with you. Ugh!
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们1分钟的单元。在这1分钟的时间里面，我们要复习4个单字，还会造句练习。同学们，您都准备好没？好，1分钟计时开始。第二个单字呢是抢夺、抢劫，这字叫什么 ？rob 是动词哦。那重复字尾 b 再加 er 变 robber， 那就是抢匪喽。OK，a man robbed the convenience store yesterday。昨天呢，那间便利商店遭到一名男子抢劫了。第二单字是旅人，旅人不就跟旅游有关系嘛？旅游的人 ，OK， 所以旅游是 travel， 后面加 er 变 traveler， 旅人。The two travelers were looking at the city map。那两个旅人呢，正在看城市地图。第三个单字，它可以形容你人是好的、安好的，然后也可以形容某个东西是上等的、很好的、很精致的，这叫 fine。He's been collecting fine wines for years。他多年来一直在收藏上等好酒。第四单字是婚礼，婚礼叫 wedding。Their wedding will be held in December。他们婚礼将于12月举行。好，太好啦！我们已经顺利复习完4个单字喽，同学们表现很棒哎，那记得还是要多多复习哦。我们下次见，拜拜。